Hey there guys, great to see you. Welcome to another video. I hope you're all doing really well and are having a great week. Baby's just gone off for her afternoon nap, so I've hopefully got half an hour or so to grab this opportunity to make this video, which I've really been wanting to make for ages, and is really important to me. So I do hope I get the time to talk about it properly. Just want to say a really big thank you quickly once again for all of your support. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you for getting in touch. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for checking out my blog, which I'm still trying to establish. There is stuff on there now. It is all very new, but the support's been just fantastic. So thank you so much. Today's video, I'm not going to be talking about perfume. I would love to, of course, even briefly, but it's more of a mummy video today. And if you're here for a perfume fix, I do hope you still stick with me and enjoy the video. And you can always check out my blog. There is more perfume content on there now, and I promise I'm going to be back soon with another perfume video. I've got literally 5 videos that I want to make about various things. It's just finding the time is just crazy at the moment, but I do hope you still enjoy this video and that you know, you carry on tuning in. So to anyone who's new to my channel, this video today, I'm going to talk a bit about my struggle with weight gain after the birth of my 2 daughters. I've got a 12-week-old little girl and a nearly 2-year-old little girl. And I've probably gained about 56 pounds in the last 3 years since I first became pregnant with my first little girl. I don't know about kilos, sorry. I always think in pounds. 56 pounds, 4 dress sizes I've gone up. I was a size 10 on my honeymoon 3 years ago, and I'm now, I don't even like to say it upsets me, but like about a size 18. UK sizes, sorry, I don't know the other equivalents, Europe and the US, but it's a lot, you know, it's a lot of weight. It's a really big deal to me, and this video is about me setting myself a challenge to try my best to start making inroads with this weight and trying to sort it out, basically. I didn't have the easiest of pregnancies. I had scares quite early on in both of my pregnancies, and like bleeds and things like that. It was quite scary, and it was strange. It happened with both the pregnancies exactly the same time as well. Was advised, you know, no running, no gym, nothing, you know, nothing to exert yourself at all. And of course I was really scared of doing anything that was going to be remotely rigorous with my body, and risk, you know, making the bleed worse or it coming back. And so basically I pretty much gave up on exercise altogether during my pregnancies. And prior to that, I was very active. I've always loved running. I used to run probably like 40 kilometres a week quite easily. I was a runner. I loved running. I did like the charity runs, 10k runs and that kind of thing, and was always very active and quite fit, really. Apologies for the shadows coming over. I hope you can see okay. I'm in such a rush. I'm so sorry if I'm talking really quickly, but baby I think might wake up any second, and my little girl might be home any second, so I really do want to make this video. Yeah, I was quite active prior to pregnancy, and then it all just kind of went downhill from that first scare. I didn't exercise. I'm a huge comfort eater. I love food. absolutely love it. I can't do diets. I never have been able to do diets. They bore me. I could last a day calorie counting, and it's just not going to happen. I enjoy food. I like eating food, healthy foods and unhealthy foods. But I find that if I'm active and I can run or go to the gym, it doesn't really matter because I can burn off those calories from whatever I'm eating. But obviously, when I wasn't exercising during my pregnancies and subsequently, um, and I'm eating probably more than I should as well, the weight's just kind of gradually crept on. Um, and then when I had my first daughter, I had quite a traumatic birth experience with her. I had quite a severe form of preeclampsia, which is called HELP syndrome. It's quite a rare form of preeclampsia, and it's very serious, and came on very late term. I was overdue actually, and it was a very traumatic time in hospital. I took a long time to recover from that. I had like 2 weeks in hospital, and then I was actually on crutches as well for weeks after I couldn't even walk up the stairs. I had an episiotomy as well, which is never good, is it? All sorts of things. It's a whole other video, my birth experience, but suffice to say afterwards, exercise really, it just wasn't happening for a long time. And it's just a combination of all of these different things that have happened over the 3 years where I find myself now in this position, where, you know, I'm 4 stone 56 pounds overweight. I'm so down about it. I can't tell you how down I am, because the frustrating thing for me is I really do want to lose it, and I want to get active, and I want to try and do something about it, but there's just no time, and I'm just so struggling with this. There's just not 1 minute in the day for me to go for a run. I can't get out to go. I can't do it. I don't know what to do, how to fit it in. And you know, like when you really want to do something but you can't, for something that's out of your control, is what I'm really struggling with. And you know, it used to just be so easy. You know, Sunday morning, oh, nice long run, lie in first, then a nice long run home, nice luxuriant long lovely shower, nice breakfast. Oh, I might go back to bed again in the afternoon. After work, nip to the gym, nice 3 hour session easily, you know, go on everything, running, rowing, cycling, weights, did it all, felt amazing. Home I go, straight to bed, you know. And now it's literally, to do a sit-up is impossible with my 2 little girls. So time is something I'm really struggling with. The mirror is my worst enemy at the moment. I can't stand the mirror. I'm appalled, to be honest, at the state that I'm in. I am just mortified, really. There's no way that anyone's seeing me without my clothes on. I can't take my little girl swimming. My husband wants to go, but there's no way I'm going because I can't get in a swimsuit. I've not been shopping for I can't tell you how long. I'm still wearing my maternity clothes because I just can't face shopping for clothes that are the size that I am. I'm just, it's just a sad state of affairs, really. I'm just really hoping that the challenge that I'm going to set myself now is going to help me to do something about this weight. So on to the challenge. So I'm calling it my 240 kilometre challenge, and basically what it is that in exactly 4 months I will be going back to work, to my day-to-day job. I'm actually a teacher. That will be the end of my maternity leave, and I'm going back to work, and I'm going back full time. So I just know when I go back to work, there's no way I'm going to be able to lose weight then. I'm just going to have too much on, really. So I really want to make inroads in the next 16 weeks with trying to get rid of a lot of this weight, and just be healthier and try and do what I can. So the challenge is 16 weeks. I'm going to try and run 240 kilometres in that time. Now that works out at 3 5-kilometre runs each week, which is highly ambitious for me. To be able to do 3 5-kilometre runs, I do see myself doing it at probably 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, because that's the only time I'm going to have. But I'm really not sure how it's going to work. I'm not sure how I'm going to find the time. What I like about it, it just came in my head, the flexibility of it, that I don't necessarily have to do 15 a week. If I have a bad week, I could do a 1 5-kilometre run, and then the next week try and make up for it. As long as by the end date, which is September the 5th, I have run 240 kilometres, then I will have met that goal. So if you'd like to come along with me on this, you don't necessarily have to be a mum, although mums, it would be lovely to hear from you. You know, whoever, if you're a man, if you're just someone who just wants to kickstart your fitness, you know, do join me. I'm going to be updating the comments on this video regularly with my progress, letting you know how I'm getting on. I've got an article on my blog about it, link below. Please do check out the blog. I'm going to be updating that. There's lots of photographs and things of me on there, of how I used to look and how I look now, and be posting more photos as well, probably just to keep motivating myself. And the comments on that post, which I'll put the link below, please do comment on there if you're going to come along with me and try and do this. You don't necessarily have to run it, you know, walking it, you know, please do walk the 240 kilometres. If you're not sure how that's going to work in terms of kilometres, because I've got this quite handy little iPod that I use, which is amazingly motivational, because it tells you how far you've gone, how far you've got to go, and it you know, it's in your ear all the time how you're getting on, and I know exactly at the end it logs for me how far I've gone. But if you don't have anything like that, and you're thinking, well, how do I know how many kilometres I've gone? Roughly, I would say you're looking at about maybe 30 to 40 minutes to do 5k if you're going quite slowly, because I run very slowly, and by no means, I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do 5k actually. I'm being very ambitious here, but you know, I'm quite slow, and it probably would take me about, I'd say about 35 minutes to run 5k. So if you base it on being slow, and you know, you may well do it a lot quicker than that, but if you're not sure in terms of distance, if you go for maybe 3 40-minute walks or runs every week, you're gonna be on track with me with what I'm trying to do. If that's not right, then please do get in touch. You know, if you're an experienced runner, if you know, you can help with this, if you can give me tips, please do get in touch in the comments, and help me to do this. And just a note to anyone who wants to join me, you know, do make sure, if you're a mum, you've had that 6-week check and you're all okay to do it and to start running. That, you know, obviously you know, you're healthy enough to try and do this. The last thing before I go, this dress here it's a size 10 dress that I actually wore on my honeymoon. I love this dress, and I've got a lot of happy meals that I had in this dress on my honeymoon. And as I've said before, I'm not one for dieting, and I'm also not one for monitoring my weight on scales. I can't do that. It's very demotivating to me to get on a scale and see that I've not lost any weight. It will destroy me. So rather than going on the scales, I'm going on this dress. So it's my aim in 16 weeks time, when I go back to work, to be able to fit back into this dress here. I'm going by my clothes. It's very ambitious, I have to say. It wouldn't be if I had all the time in the world, but I haven't. And for the reasons I mentioned, it's going to be very difficult for me to get out and do these runs. But I'm determined to try my best. I promise that I'm going to try my very best to do this. I'm going to keep you up to date on this video in the comments. I may make more update videos to let you know how I'm getting on. I'll certainly be updating the comments on my blog. So please do come along and join me. Subscribe to my channel, you know, subscribe to my blog. If you're just out there and anything that I've said has resonated with you, if you're just feeling really down about yourself like I am, and avoiding a mirror at all costs, and just really struggling to see a light at the end of the tunnel, because I honestly can see myself being like this now for the rest of my life, unless I make a real impact, a real push now. I've really got to push to do this. And if you know, I'm obviously doing it on my own, but to know there's other people out there also trying to do it, and giving me your support, and we can support each other and things, it would mean a lot. So I do hope that what I've said is going to help somebody, and do comment. Let's do this. 16 weeks, 4 months to run or walk 240 kilometres, and at the end of that, let's see if I'm in that dress. Let's see how I get on. Let's see what we can do. What can we do in that time? How can we change our bodies in that time by doing that? So let's see what happens. I'm going to have to run. Baby's going to wake up any second. So thank you for tuning in. Perfume video coming very soon. Please do get in touch, and please do subscribe to my channel. It's been great talking to you guys. Thank you, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay, bye.